Thank you for joining us once again here at the Haitian American Friendship Foundation on the Central Plateau of Haiti. And we're here with Colin and Carla Wilson. They've been missionaries here for the last 14 and a half years, and we've been learning a lot of great things from them. And I would just like to say that as Americans, when we send missionaries to another country, I think that we do the best work that we can do when we're training the nationals to take leadership of that work. I think it's much better for us to go in and equip nationals to run the ministries, to plant the churches, because then it is naturally a localized ministry that fits into their culture and their ethnicity and their language, and it's much better than an American just running everything. So while Colin and Carla are American missionaries here in Haiti, they're not the only people that work here at the Haitian American Friendship Foundation. They are the only Americans that are here on site that live on the HAFF campus. So Colin and Carla, maybe you can just tell us a little bit about the Haitian staff here, because I know you're really excited about what the Haitians are doing to further the work of the Lord through agriculture and education and medicine.
I think one of the things that we really appreciate about HAFF is the fact that HAFF is directed by an executive committee, which is a majority Haitians. There's 4 Haitians and 2 Americans on that committee. The committee was designed to always be majority Haitians. So our leadership is always a combined of the 2 cultures. And I think we keep saying we don't want it to be American, we don't want it to be Haitian, we want it to be Christ-centered. So that's where we're going with that. But anyway, so with our executive committee, we've got 4 just outstanding young people that are involved with us. And when I say young people, we're talking people that are in their 30s and 40s. But
it's a relative term.
It's a relative term. And the transition was made in the year 2011. We went to this particular system. So since that time, we've been operating with the executive committee. And it's important because we have over 60 employees that help carry out the ministries here. So it's really important for us to be involved in the leadership, but not be the leadership. And so our role has switched to be much more mentoring and instructive as opposed to being the leaders or the administrators. And it's interesting, when the plan was conceived, it was actually conceived by one of our Haitian leaders that we go to that kind of a system. And it's, even though it's taken a lot longer to mentor and train our leaders than what the original plan thought it would, I think we're accomplishing a lot more than what we thought we could. And I think the potential for the future is really very good. But I think it's always going to be Haitian and Americans. And I think that's a key thing. The Haitians want that. They want the companionship of the Americans, because the Americans bring certain strengths to the leadership that they can't. But the Haitians bring the culture, the understanding, and also the desire to be helping their fellow man. So it's a nice combination, and it's rare actually in Haiti. Usually it's either all American leadership or all Haitian leadership. We don't know of any other that it's the combined effort, and it was set up that way. So I think that's a unique part of HAFF, and it's a part that we've become very involved in because of being on that particular committee. So,
I was thinking too that in a lot of ways, as we go back and speak to our churches, we try to help people in the United States realize that every single culture has specific gifts that God has given them. It's very hard for Haitians to get out of Haiti to evangelize or to share their particular gifts. It's just hard to get a visa. It's hard to get out. And so we feel like part of the whole ministry is taking back and sharing to people, or inviting American teams over here to see the wonderful things that God is doing. God is not limited by physical resources. And a lot of times our physical resources, as Americans learn when they come over here, it's those physical resources that get in our way a lot of times. And so to come to an environment where things are less resource rich in that way, we quite often find people have a really highly developed faith life and prayer life. And that's very inspiring to many Americans as they come here to visit. And it's an important part of being part of the body of God. So I think we would like to continue to be a bicultural ministry in that way. It can be hard to put rich people and poor people together. There's some real challenges in that. But God's got so many lessons to teach us in that are so valuable.
That is great. Now, it's my understanding that you have a lot of different ministries, and we don't really have time now to go into every one of those ministries, but we'd be glad if anybody wants to know, just send us a message and we'll be glad to talk to you about those. But I understand that we have a pretty significant staff here at HAFF. How many Haitian employees do you have?
We have about 60 employees, and there are several different programs that they're involved in. The school is by far the biggest. We have 23 teachers plus with the administrative staff, but there also is 4 school cooks, there's 2 guards, so there's the support system for that. Agriculture, we have the groundskeeping crews and we have the production crews, so there's people involved there. Plus we have our outreach programs, which include agriculture, which is run by a Haitian man that's been involved with us for many years. We have a health and nutrition program, which is also led by another Haitian man that's been doing that very well for quite a few years. We have 2 non-formal classes, one for young women and one for young people to learn servant leadership. And these are all directed and led by our Haitian staff.
How exciting.
It is. It is. And it's exciting to see them grow with their program. As their understanding grows, as they teach others. Anytime you teach, you learn. And so they've continued to learn as they've taught more and more people. And so it's just been exciting to see how God keeps bringing new things and new people to expand the ministries.
Well, Colin and Carla, thank you so much for sharing with us your heart for Haiti and your hearts for HAFF, and telling us a little bit about your staff here and the team that God has put together. I think that's so beautiful, the way that you've combined the 2 cultures in an effort to reach Haiti for Christ, and not just to give them the gospel and say, okay, you have the gospel, now we're going away, but you want to make a difference in the community. You want to make the community a better place and help the people in the community to be more productive and more viable citizens of their area. And so my hat's off to you guys. You're doing a great job, and I want you to know I really appreciate you. Folks, I hope you're going to pray for these missionaries as they're working hard to reach the people in Haiti with the gospel and to help them to have a better economy and a better life here.